Okay, Deb, I've made these changes. I just want to show you how to change your today page so you can see this entrance hall across the top. So if you scroll to the bottom of your customize today, sorry, of your my today page, and click on customize today, you might see a slightly different view to me. But basically, what we want to do is get access stroke entrance hall at the top here. So how you do that, what I'll do is I'll just remove these ones. Uh, when my computer calms down a bit. So you may have to remove some. I've chosen the first option here with just one big pane. But you go to New Tool and then you click on Access Entrance Hall, which is right at the top. And I'll also put in Calendar, so I think that'll be useful. And I'll put in Messages as well down here. And I click Save. And then we get those three options in there. And now when I click on my Today tab again, when you do it as well, you should see that you see these rooms across the top. So at the moment, I've just added you and me as members to these rooms, just in a new structure, so you can have a look around and make sure that's all okay before we invite other people into them. I didn't want them logging in and just going straight into the rooms. So I've just set these rooms up. So for instance, if we go into staff room, I've laid it out how we said, and as per your email, where we can go into staff meetings, and there's a staff meeting page which can have whatever information that we want on it. In the staff room, I've also done the calendar, so simplified it a bit so the calendar is a bit more visible on top, so people can use that. And then in the rooms, in the curriculum rooms, let's go into myself. I've done it and they all look exactly like this. So it all looks a bit boring at the moment, but it's the navigation we need. So when I go into art, we see art, and I can come back to there and go back into media and go back to the front page. And the same in my world, science. So I've set up the structure, all the pages. It's all a bit gobbledygook, but that's down to you guys to fill that bit in. I have created the welfare room, which looks pretty empty, and I've created the governor's room as well. And I think what we need to do is for me to come back in to you and have a chat about how we populate those, or how the teachers populate those pages and how they want to do it. I was aware that when I go into the admin view, that there were some rooms already in here. So for instance, in the classrooms corridor, these aren't my rooms, these are your rooms. So people have obviously done this. I don't know whether it was on the training day. It looks like most of them on the sort of 3rd of May last year, and whether anything wants to be kept from there. But this is obviously my, let's go back and find one that's got something on it. So if I go into, I know there's something on my passport. This isn't my passport page, so this isn't part of the structure. But if people are willing for me to sort of get rid of these and start again, or if they want to move elements of these over, then that's fine too. But I haven't deleted it. I've left it there so we can make that decision when you want to, and I can action anything you want me to action as far as moving things around. So if you do that first tutorial there that I showed you on how to get this entrance hall icon up, and then you should see all of the these icons here, and then you can see them, or you could go into rooms and you could say display all rooms, and then you'll see them all in under main school structure, and then the staff room comes under admin. I've created a corridor for curriculum rooms with the 6 curriculum rooms in, corridor for governors with the governors room, and a corridor for welfare with the welfare room. Have a look, let me know what you think. I think it's all as we agreed, and then maybe it's time for a sort of half day maybe for me to come into you, or even a couple of hours, just to come into you, touch base and say, right, how do we start to fill these up? When do we want to reveal it to the staff? Is there anybody we can get in sort of staff wise that we can get to start filling a room up and all that sort of stuff? And that's it. Okay, I thought I'd do it in a video because it's easier to explain, a bit more visual. So I'll send this to you now, and we'll speak soon.